department in our Boca Raton Innovative Health location. Well, another store is opening this Friday, the grand opening. It's the Westfield Brandon Mall off of I-75 at Highway 60. So it's just a little bit east of Tampa. And in fact, recently we initiated a radio program in the afternoon out of a local Tampa station. Now, if you go to the Westfield Brandon Mall near Tampa St. Pete, Michael Joseph is there. Michael Joseph is a PhD. He's a doctor of natural medicine. So, he's been telling me. He's formerly the bishop of so this Friday, we're opening down in Tampa, the Westfield Brandon Mall, very soon. But tomorrow's exciting for me. I'm going to be at the 86th Street store. We have our most uptown store, not any fault of our own. We're trying to get stores further up the way. Our most uptown store is 86th Street in Manhattan. I'll be there tomorrow from 1 until 4. 1 until 4. Okay? Now, I like to cover studies at the start. This is in vivo. August edition of the journal, medical journal in vivo. It's the Department of Urology, Nagasaki University. You know, their medical school in Japan. And they're looking at kidney bladder cancer. Now, smoking is a risk factor for kidney bladder cancer. So is not drinking enough fluid and eating a lot of processed meats. But smoking is a risk factor for kidney bladder. So this is a really good study. It's a well-powered study. It's 360 patients with bladder cancer. 360 patients with bladder cancer. Some of them were smokers. Some of them weren't. Did green tea help protect them? Yeah. If you were never a smoker, if you were not a smoker, green tea protected you. Now, mind you, if you quit smoking 20 or 30 years, that's pretty much the same thing. And never smokers, there was a predictable level of protection from supping on green tea. Now, you can do studies like this in Japan, because so many people drink green tea. So you're going to find green tea drinkers with asthma, green tea drinkers with psoriasis, and green tea drinkers with depression. You'll see all of them. Does green tea have an impact? Does it help protect you? Now, some people are just prone to certain diseases. So they found that the more green tea you had, the lower the risk of a kidney bladder cancer recurrence. Now that's important. Kidney bladder cancer, they cure, and then it comes back several years later. It's very common to have a recurrence of kidney bladder cancer. People who've had kidney bladder cancer might have suffered with it 2, 3, 4 times. So they found if you never smoked and you drank a good amount of green tea, it cut your risk of a recurrence of kidney bladder cancer by 80%. If you had a little green tea, it cut your risk of a kidney bladder recurrence by 60%. So a little bit of green tea every day, like 1 or 2 cups, cut your risk of a kidney bladder cancer recurrence by 60%. But if you had a lot of green tea, like 4 cups a day, 5 cups a day, it cut your risk of a kidney bladder cancer recurrence by 80%. Now that's in non-smokers. If you were a smoker, it did very little to protect you. It did very little to protect you. So in non-smokers, green tea had a real impact in lowering their risk of a recurrence of kidney bladder cancer. That's an interesting.
It's crawling right inside. What should I kill it with? how many would do?
Tea is the most consumed beverage in the world. Green tea and if you have black tea, it's definitely the second most commonly consumed. After that, of course, I think is coffee. So water, tea, especially green tea, and then coffee. About breast cancer, it would put off the development of breast cancer for about 10 years, and it would be a weaker breast cancer. That's what the research is indicating. The research indicates that green tea has an impact on breast cancer. You could still develop it, but you won't develop it for at least an additional 7 to 10 years, and if you do develop it, it'll be a lot easier to treat. That's what the research is showing. For prostate cancer, it's even stronger. I'm taking a green tea every day. One of my brothers has a very vicious prostate cancer. But he's a really smart guy, so he'll figure it out. He's a geneticist and medical microbiologist. He has 2 PhDs. You can't really meet a smarter guy than my brother Ed. I mean, the guy's just a genius. He's a genius among geniuses. I mean, that's just, the guy's off the wall brilliant. And he has all kinds of patents. He's just ridiculously smart. And he also had better toys than me because he was the older brother. When you're an older brother in like an Irish household, it's like an Italian household. You get all the best.
Okay.
I was the youngest brother. I got the leftovers. I got the hand-me-downs. Yeah, and I think out of 3 brothers, I'm not going to happy. But that's just my nature.
Okay,
I'm an incurable optimist. An incurable optimist. I guess that's a good thing. Now, he has a terrible prostate cancer, but he'll figure it out because he knows all the best scientists and all that. I mean, he has dinner with them all the time. He kind of rules the drug companies. When drug companies have a problem that all the other scientists can't solve, they call my brother Ed, and it's ridiculous. He called me up once from the biggest drug company on the planet, and he said, they've had a problem here making this drug for the past 6 months, and all their top scientists can't fix it. He goes, I have a real problem. I solved it in 2 hours. But if I tell them I solved it in 2 hours, they're going to cut me in the future. He said, so I'm going to play tennis for 3 days and then solve it. That's just smart that guy is. I'm telling you, he's off the wall. Ridiculous. He's so smart, he's ridiculous. In any event, never seen anything like it. Really, never seen anything like it. In any event, he's got a nasty prostate cancer. I don't want it. So I'm doing a green tea capsule every afternoon with my lunch. Always take green tea with food and a glass of water. Or a glass of liquid. Always take green tea with food and a glass of liquid.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? You stopped.
Recently we thought it was the other way around, but that's wrong.
I'm recording everybody.
And don't put milk in green tea.
Because I can.
Lemon opens up the ingredients and shields them from your digestive.
I can't do what?
And you're absorbed much better. That's why now.
Why would I want to report you?
Natural lemon.
But why would I want to report you though? But why would I want to report you though? You just gave yourself away.
It's with the other seatbelt. The other seatbelt is next to you, okay? You got it? You don't need to touch it. Leave it.
Yes, I see you too, sir. I should be quiet.
Mommy, can you close those two windows?
It's hot in here.
Not.
It's hot in here.
There's little tiny flies coming through in front of us
Please be quiet. What's amazing to me about these gang stalkers is they have a big problem being filmed to their face. They also have a problem when someone knows that they're a gang stalker. They also have a really, really big problem when they are obviously being filmed. I don't know how many times this Benz is going to come up and down this street. She's come up and down the street about 3 times already. And that Nissan, I've seen so many times this morning. One passerby obviously admits to gang stalking because she says I can't report her. I asked her why would I want to report her, and she had nothing to say. In fact, she was a distraction so that she can tell the lady who literally just passed by in the Benz where to find a location, but the location is me, the target, because she repeatedly pointed to this car. Because obviously she must be lost, or she needs a confirmation as to who I am. But the simple fact that she admits guilt because she says, you can't report me. And she can't answer why would I want to report her. It's the world we live in.